Texting girls does not have to be the most stressful part of your day. It can either drain you because you're so worried about what's going to happen next, or it can become your secret weapon. The difference is your mindset. In this video, I'm going to show you my texting mindset that took all the stress away from me and how you can start using it today. Call this the warrior texting mindset. After years of going wrong and making myself look like a simp, here's how I approach texting girls now. Every text I send is going to be straightforward, low effort, no gimmicks, and straight to the point. Every other guy who's met this girl on a dating app or at the gym is texting this girl trying to get to know her and build attraction. It just doesn't work like that. You build attraction in person. When I'm texting, I just remind myself that we're either going to meet up in person soon or we're not. It's just not worth it, man, sitting there trying to craft up the wittiest, funniest replies to send to a girl who I haven't even met yet and I don't know on a personal level yet. I could be spending that time to do something valuable, like building my business, hitting the gym, and the girl's going to respect you a lot more for that. That kind of behavior, writing long paragraphs to girls all day, it flips the masculine and feminine dynamic and it completely kills attraction. When your texts are short, concise and clear, you come across as a higher value man who's got more to do with his time than to sit there and play silly games over text. And you stay focused on leveling up your body, your money and your lifestyle instead of sitting there wasting time texting girls. Rule number 1, bro, is match her length and her pace of texts. If she takes 2 hours to reply, don't be texting back instantly like a simp. Also match the time frame. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it to the second, but if she texts you back within 3 hours, you want to leave it 3.5 hours before you send your reply. The same goes with message length. If she's sending one-liners, don't be sending her essays, bro. Matching her tempo keeps you from looking overly invested, which is going to push her away. Rule number 2, make every message effortless for her to answer. Don't make her think too hard about what to reply. Attractive girls have a lot of options and their time is limited. A long or a complicated message just slows the conversation down. Keep it light and only ask one question at a time. And a pro tip here is that you should look at your phone and ask yourself before you send the message, is this message easy for her to reply to? If the answer is yes, go ahead and click send. Rule number 3, and this is the key rule, and that is to go for the date within 3 to 4 messages. This is the biggest one. Don't drag out endless conversations that become repetitive and boring. After 3 or 4 back and forth messages, go for the hangout. Find yourself hesitating to go for the date, ask yourself why. Usually this comes from a place of fear within us. You'll be thinking, oh, I haven't got to know her too much yet. She's going to say no because she doesn't know me well enough. When in fact, it's the opposite. Because you're confident enough to get the number, send a few messages and invite her out straight away, she can see that you're a confident man that goes after what he wants, and that's exciting. Approaching from fear is a losing move. Remember the mindset. Either we're meeting up soon or I'm out. Text message exchange as an example. Here you can see I send, hey, what's up, Jessica? So she immediately knows who I am. That's what, in the moment that you get the number, that's when you need to send the text to say, hey Jessica, it's Daniel, what's up? She replies, hey Daniel. Then I go on to ask a simple but very boring question. How's your Thursday night going? She says, just cooking dinner, you? Then I reply with, just finished my workout, what are you cooking? Again, simple, easy, one question, direct. This is a very easy question for her to respond to. She says, just making my famous chicken and pasta. Now this is where I will tease a little, but naturally, famous, hot. I'll have to be the judge of that. Again, very direct, very easy for her to reply to. She replies with a laughing emoji. Haha, I've been told it's delicious. This is where I will send a subtle emoji, and because there's been 3 to 4 messages in the exchange, I'll go straight for the date. So send a subtle emoji and I go with, by the way, fancy hanging out later this week. When she replies and she says yes, this is where I'll give her 2 options. I'll reply with, cool, does Wednesday or Thursday next week work for you? Now, when you go and send the text, you want to be thinking in the same terms of, is this easy for her to reply to? You want to be thinking, what is the day that's going to be easiest for her to hang out. Now, single girls in this day and age, most of them have jobs, so they're going to be busy on the weekends hanging out with their girlfriends or potentially even on dates with other guys, right? So they're probably not busy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights. Those are the nights where they're probably at home cooking dinner or taking the dog for a walk. So by scheduling or offering to schedule 2 nights during the week, the chances are that she's going to be free on one of those days is even better. So I go for cool, does Wednesday or Thursday work for you? Once she picks the day, that's it. I'm going to lock in the plan straight away. I'm going to offer to go for drinks. See, here's the thing, guys. Never ever go for dinner on the first date. You always want to suggest drinks. It's nice and easy. It's casual. She can let her hair down a little bit. And you want to schedule the date at a place that's near proximity to your house. That way, if she flakes, you haven't invested a lot of time and a lot of effort going to a place and having to travel back home. And also, if things go well, it's a lot easier for you to suggest that you bring the date back to your place and you can start to escalate things because you don't live that far away. So for the plan, I say, let's meet at the Three Lions Bar. They've got amazing margaritas. Is 8 p.m. good? It's steady, it's direct, and it's to the point. Once she replies and says, yeah, 8 p.m.'s all good, I'll just confirm and say, great, see you there. And then I will not text until the evening before the scheduled date. This is very important. The evening before the date, you want to just send her a quick reminder text to say, hey, still good for tomorrow. Put the location and put the time of the date as well. This means that she knows in advance and she's reminded in advance about the date. So if she's forgot about it, she can either say, no, sorry, forgot about it, I've got something to do tomorrow. Usually if you send a reminder text to the girl on the day, she's either forgot about it and she panics about what she's going to wear, how she looks, is she looking bloated that day, and she's more likely to flake on you. Every time you text the girl, you're going to feel that itch to put a little bit more effort in. It's only natural because you're trying to make a connection. But you have to remember, making a connection happens on the date. All you're doing by sending more messages is showing her that you're a low value guy and you've got nothing else to do with your life. She's sitting there thinking, wow, this guy's really into me. What's going on with him? Keep it simple, direct and respectful, and you're going to save yourself a lot of stress from text messaging women who you meet in real life or dating apps. And this allows you to attack your life in the other areas, like we said before, right? Fitness, the business. Don't be letting this take up all your time. That's when you start worrying and stressing about what should I wear on the date? Is she going to turn up? Is she going to flake? Just stick to the warrior mindset. You're going to hang out or you're not. And if not, that's okay. There's plenty of other girls who you can text and set up dates with. That's it from me, bro. Try this approach the next time you get a number and let me know how it goes.